guys? Sri Lankan Sammi. Another beautiful day here in Balloy Beach. How can you complain about this? 1 o'clock, not even 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock on a is it Wednesday or Tuesday, and they're picking the mango. They're picking the mangoes from here. I was telling you guys before how at night I'll hear these bang, because my bedroom window's right over there, and I hear these bangs, and I was wondering who's opening and closing a door, because that's my bedroom window right there. And it turned out to be the mangoes. So today what I'm going to talk to you about is, I've been talking a lot about living here in the Philippines, how to live here as an expat, how to survive here, all of that stuff. And I think the most important thing is how do you survive healthy? What do I do to ensure that I stay healthy, that I don't need medical attention, that I don't have a heart attack or stroke or anything like that? So stay tuned and we'll talk to you about that. So I just have to go back and get my smartwatch, because that's one of the things I'm going to talk to you about today. And I thought it was 12 o'clock. It's only 10 o'clock. It's only 10:15 in the morning on a Thursday morning. And that's the thing. I barely know what time it is. I just know that I have, sorry about that, that I have appointments, right? So I set my alarm clock to make sure I'm not late for my meetings. Uh-oh! So like I said, they're picking the mangoes to make sure. At nighttime, I'm sleeping, and bang! I'm like, what was that? So, yeah, what can you do to make sure that you spend all this time researching how to live, you spend all this time figuring out where to live, you spend all the money on travel, on visas, and then you get here and you have a stroke or a heart attack, and that's it, it's over. The dream is over. Well, for those of you who own a car or own a home, it's called preventative maintenance. And this is what people who come here, and I've noticed it, people who come here, and I've heard friends say it, they come here to die. They get lazy, they get overweight and drink because there's nothing else to do. You gotta find something to do. Well, the most important thing to do is exercise. We'll talk to you about that in just a minute. So here we are back at the ocean. How can you not complain about this? Got my feet in the water. I'm just gonna go for a walk before I do the number one thing that I am doing to take care of myself, and that is exercise. You gotta exercise. I don't know how many times you gotta be told this. Everybody says, yeah, I gotta exercise, I gotta get out to the gym, no, just go for a walk. That's what I do. I was so lazy this morning. I went to bed early last night because I had an early morning class. That class canceled last minute, so I just sat there because I have to log into the system. I still get paid for it. So logged into the system, customer texted me 20-30 minutes into the class time saying that they're not going to be available, but that's okay. Then I did some paperwork, got ready for my afternoon classes. I don't have a class till 2:30. I have like 5 hours of work in the evening today. So I got all of that prepared, got all my work finished, had breakfast, and the maid came. So the maid came, I had to give her some money to buy groceries for next week, for Monday. So once that was done, I'm finished. So I figured, all right, well, I wanted to play a video game because I got a new video game. You know, 4 hours for a video game is a good amount of time to play. But nope, I said I gotta go out. I have to go out and exercise. So I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna walk the beach, gonna get in my 10,000 steps. Then I'm gonna do some swimming. Then I'm gonna go home, do some calisthenics, work up a sweat, and take a shower. Sorry. Sand is blowing right in my face. I gotta probably turn around and go the other way. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn around and go the other way. Sorry about the sun. It's just sand in my face, not a good thing. And the wind noise, I don't think you guys will like that. So, yeah. The number one thing you can do to improve your life and extend your life is exercise. I mean, come on, how hard is it to go for a swim? It's right here, 100 meters from your front door. Not even 100 meters, 20, 30 meters. I mean, I'm sorry to say this about some of the people that are here, but I've seen it. They've been here, never been in the water. I'm here in the water almost every day. In 1 week, I'll be 5 times in the water. And as you can see, it's a weekday. The beach is empty. There's like 10 people here. I've got a kilometer of beach to myself. And the water is crystal clear. Now, it is not the cleanest water in the world. It's not the cleanest beach in the world. It's not Bahamas, but it's warm water. How can you complain? Now, the second thing you have to do is you got to eat right. Okay? And that's an investment of time and money. You can cook for yourself. Okay? You can go shopping and you can cook for yourself. Healthy foods. Breakfast, fruits and vegetables. Fruits. 100% fiber, 100% healthy. All right? Water. Only water. The only sweets I have in my pantry is sugar for my coffee. And it's raw, unrefined brown sugar. As best as you can get. Honey, you know, you can do honey, but for the amount of savings in health, the cost and etc. is just, it's not that big of a deal. I don't use a lot of sugar anyway. 1 teaspoon. There's no candy, there's no sweets other than popcorn, and that is once every 2 weeks or something like that. I'll get a craving. No breads, no sweets, pure fruits and vegetables. So lunchtime, salad with some chicken or some tuna, something like that. More fruits. Now I do have eggs and toast on the weekend, maybe some ham or some bacon, but that's, you know, once in a while. Sorry, I gotta watch where I'm walking because you don't want to walk on top of a... I saw a pufferfish, a dead pufferfish, a crab, and a sea urchin, so you gotta be careful. Anyway, what else? Sorry, just walking past some ropes here out in the middle of the beach. They have the ropes tying the boats down, so you got to step over them. Be careful. So anyway, food. You have to eat healthy. Avoid carbs, avoid fat, because that's just going to cause you problems. The other good thing you can do is fasting. Fasting is amazing because what you do is you reduce your caloric intake, you get rid of that weight, and then you can eat the junk food on the weekend or 1 time a week. Okay? You can treat yourself. You don't have to suffer. Now, because I'm lazy and because I don't like to cook all the time, and I don't have the time, I could make the time. I'm lazy, is the truth. I prefer to have someone shop and cook for me. So I pay for that service. I pay for that luxury. To me, that's a luxury that I'm willing to pay for. So I don't mind. So that's why I have a maid that comes and cleans and cooks for me. So today's Thursday. Monday she made a big pot of curry chicken with potatoes and carrots, which will last me till about, so I put half of it into the freezer, which I thawed out yesterday. So I finished half. The other half, so today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, it'll probably last me until Sunday, but I'll probably finish it Saturday so that Sunday I can have burgers or chicken or something like that, some kind of fast food. I can enjoy that. The other thing is, to maintain your physical body is you also have to maintain your mental, okay, and psychological. You have to have a hobby or some kind of work that will tax your mind, that will make you think, make you work. All right, those are the kinds of things that you have to do. Otherwise you become bored, and then you eat fatty foods, you smoke, you drink, or whatever. On that note, don't drink, don't smoke. I've never smoked in my life, and drinking, I quit. I barely drink. We're talking about, so this is May, all of April, I think I drank once. And this month, I probably won't drink at all. Maybe in June I'll have a little party, because my going away party. So maybe I'll have one drink, but I don't get drunk. So even on a Thursday, there's tons of people, not tons, but there's people here having a fun time. Love their karaoke. So just to recap, what do you have to do? Well, you have to do what your doctor tells you. You have to take care of the inside, and then the outside will take care of itself. It's not rocket science. You just got to do it. Now, how do you do it? People always ask, how do you do it? Well, you gotta make that commitment. Now, how do you get that commitment going? Well, the number one thing is, psychologists have always said, if you do anything for 21 days, it becomes a habit. It's those first 21 days that are the hardest. And how do I get over that 21 days? Well, it's been a couple months for me now, so what I do is I put it into my calendar. You make a written contract with yourself. Because if you just put it in your mind, oh, I'm gonna go swimming on Tuesday and Thursday at 10 o'clock. Well, if you don't do it, there's no physical evidence. There's no shaming. We're psychologically adverse to being shamed. But if you put it into your calendar, all right, or you write it down in your notebook, go swimming Tuesday, 10 o'clock, and you don't, well, then you have a record of it, and you know that I didn't do it. So you're only cheating yourself. That way, you've written a contract with yourself. You've done your, your due diligence, so to say. So I was told that this was built, these two apartments, and never been lived in. What a waste. What a shame. They're beautiful apartments too. I mean, what's to stop anyone just from going in there and living in there? There's no security. Sad. Anyway, write a contract with yourself. Do the work. Make the effort. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, I should wrap this up. So basically what I'm saying is, if you're going to live life, okay, if you're going to live life, you need to make sure that the life you live is a healthy life. If you really want to be burdened with chronic diseases and that are self-made, I mean, if you're a smoker, if you're a drinker, that's going to cause damage to your body when you're older. Okay, you can be repaired when you're younger, but when you're older, that's not something that can be easily repaired. So make sure that you take good care of yourself. Make sure you eat healthy. Make sure you go to your medical checkups. Get checked, all right? And then finally, maintain your mental health. Get friends, get a hobby. Not necessarily a girlfriend or a wife or a husband or boyfriend or whatever you want, but friends, good friends that you share common interests with. So those are the things that I think are important to a healthy life, all right? So that's Sri Lankan Sammi. Again, learn to live life. Don't let life live you. From beautiful, beautiful Baloi Beach, Supik Bay. Please, everyone, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. And if you like what I've been talking about, please click the like button, the subscribe button, the share button, and also join my Discord server. And if you really, really want to support what I'm doing, click the join membership. For less than $1 a day, you can support me and my channel. I truly appreciate everyone. Love to you all. Again, I'm Sri Lankan Sammi. Sammi and Supik. I am out.